Your U.S. history, you know, Crispus Attucks was the first African-American patriot to die in the Boston Massacre. I didn't know that.
And if you know your local history, you know that the theater named for him has brought some of the biggest names in music to Church Street in Norfolk, and it still does. It's the perfect place for known and newly discovered talent. Here's this week's postcard from Hampton Roads. Well, the Attucks Theater is named for one man, of course, but it has brought hundreds of thousands of men, women, and children joy in its near 100 years as a center for the performing arts, and now people can come and take classes and learn. I want to introduce you to Mari Hodges with 7 venues in Norfolk to tell us more about the history of this theater, but also a pretty exciting future.
Well, this theater, like you said, has a rich history. Built in 1919, it was named for Crispus Attucks, the first American patriot who lost his life in the Boston Massacre. And then from there on, it went to become home to some of the most famous artists of our American history. So Nat King Cole has graced this stage, Duke Ellington, Red Fox. This theater was known as the Apollo Theater of the South, and like you said, during times when segregation still did exist, this was the only place, and that's why you had such great talent like Nat King Cole and Duke Ellington gracing these stages. Then when segregation was lifted, a lot of these theaters unfortunately went by the wayside. So the theater ceased being open to the public in about 1953, and in 1977 the U.S. Congress made this a national landmark. So it underwent a renovation period, and in 2007 it reopened. And now it's become home to lots of different programming. We do arts incubators here. The Crispus Attucks Cultural Center does a lot of classes and different musical events here. And then it's also home to the Discovery Music Series, which is one of 7 venues musical programming series. So the concept behind Discovery Music Series was a way to keep you know, the Attucks to have a role within the city, and at the same time to bring a quality artist for an affordable price to the area. So a lot of these artists, you've heard their music on sitcoms and commercials, but you don't quite recognize their face yet. So, for example, we had the Yvette brothers here, and we've booked them twice as part of our music series. And they went on to great success, and when they came back to the area, they had outgrown this theater, and then we had to put them in the Harrison Opera House. And then they were here last year, and where they played the Ted Constant Center. So you can imagine, for 4 times the price of what we were originally offering.
Sure.
So that was a true discovered artist through that series. It's a great way to keep programming in the building in this beautiful, intimate setting, and at the same time, like in this economic climate, it's very difficult to find value and quality for it to marry up. And this is a great way that 7 Venues provides us to the community.
All right, so from Cab Calloway to the Cowboy Junkies, come to the Attucks Theater and experience what so many people have enjoyed for so many, many years. And when you get here, tell them the Hampton Roadshow sent you. Right, and when you get there, look around, because up in the corners they have the angel light fixtures, and the light comes through, like through their eyes.
Really?
Those are original to 1918 when the theater was built.
I was just there Saturday. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, there's those little touches that have conveyed, you know, and I mean, it sat dormant for so long, and then there was a massive renovation, but there are little touches around that are original.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. So we'll put the information too about the Discovery Music Series at thehamptonroadshow.com and all the programming at the Attucks Theater.
Okay. What a neat place.
Yeah.